Welcome back, everybody. This is Dren608. We're playing Baldur's Gate 3, the Gales Goes 4th series. Ace is still recovering from issues. We just had a bunch of work done in their room, so they're not available today. So we're going to go ahead and go on with Gale here. It's interesting that Gale's tent isn't here. It's just water. I didn't realize that before. But Gale's tent is nothing but a big pool of water. Because I broke this barrel. That's weird.
All right.
I'm going to check this out. I don't know where Tara got to. Because we met Tara, or Tressum, but I don't see her anywhere.
Let's go.
So she showed up and gave me a magic item for the first iteration of my affliction. I need to clean this up. Sorry, I should have done this offline. Why didn't all the smoke powder barrels come back here? Oh, what am I doing? No, that's right. Okay. I grabbed a whole bunch of smoke powder barrels, but they didn't come back to camp. Oh, that must be a bug. Because I should have more than 2 of these. Okay, I'm really confused. Because we took out the Zentarum, but we grabbed all sorts of smoke powder barrels, and I thought I sent them back to camp. But they didn't go back to camp. Interesting. You can't pull that stunt anymore. Okay. Now, I do have to tell 2 people to go to sleep without me. And I have to... Didn't I put all the books and letters? Oh, here we are again. I got carrying around books I shouldn't be carrying around. Well, I'm not going to save the books here. So... we're going to sell off the books and things. I don't understand why that didn't give me my my smoke powder barrels. Unless they're just lying around the camp somewhere. Because when we were fighting the Zentarum, did I fight the Zentarum here? Maybe I haven't fought the Zentarum here. What did I do? Oh, nope. I haven't done it yet. Okay, that explains it. I'm playing another campaign where I'm collecting all the books as a monk, or I'm trying to, and not doing very well at it. I just got done having to face down the Zentaro. There's Withers. Okay, I was going to talk to everybody in camp, and then I'm going to go to bed. So, shall we start with Lae'zel? She'll be mad at me.
Isn't it glorious? Karlach's fury is a wonder to behold.
Not much about mind players. Well, I have to have somebody go to sleep, so...
Shook, you believe you can survive without me?
No, but in order to rest, we have to do it this way.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
I won't. You'll be back in the party in a second. Just have to get a couple people out the party. I can't rest with 4 people in the party. But you have to reduce yourself down to 4 people.
Karlach's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her.
Triad. Okay, this will get...
Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready.
Okay, yeah,
And just when things were
I'll
warming
pick you up in a minute. I gotta get myself down to 4. Because then I gotta go... what is it? It's passive. Oh, did I just screw up? Yes. Alright, set it back to 4 where I'm supposed to be. Alright, I did that. I've talked to him. Is Astarion brooding?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Okay. Nothing. Nothing special here. I don't think Shadowheart has anything to say either. But Tara's not here either. I trust him. She only show up that one time?
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
Yep. Okay. And let's go talk to my girl. Karlach.
Why are we slowing down?
What's next on your agenda?
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round here, right?
Do I want to know her backstory?
Why not? Let me see if I can paint you a picture.
Here we go.
The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus.
Yeah.
She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Okay, you up to zero. Who else?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
What does that infernal engine do?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
You must be pent up.
I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today.
Okay. Not today, Gale. Not today. Alright, do I need to go talk to Withers? I don't know if I need to talk to him. I think I do. I can't remember if I talked to him or not.
Fate spins along as it should.
Yeah, I've already talked to him.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Okay, yeah, we've already done the talk. We've had the talk. Alright, what's my reputation with these people? So this one. She's at an 18, he's at a 4, she's at a 3. Okay. Not very high with anybody. Okay. Alright, I think I have to do end the day.
Give this a try.
See if I have to talk to anybody with exclamation points. Anybody got exclamation points? Uh-oh. Is it already? So soon? Here it comes.
Hellfire. She's coming.
Yeah. I wish there was a way you could get around this without having to kill Karlak.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Well, aren't you a luscious thing? Just who in the nine hells are you?
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
I wish I could take her on, but I think I'd just die. Oh, let's defend Karlak.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed
Will
the
approves,
Styx.
Lizelle approves, and Karlak
But a
approves.
defiant pup must still
Shark
pay
doesn't.
his price.
Neither does ours.
To wit.
Started. So 3 out of 5 approved. That's not bad.
Will
60.
burns in the fires of Avernus. The
Yeah.
lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
I do like how they do the transformations. They make sure that it's obscured so you don't see it actually happen. You just see the end result like that. That's pretty neat. Good photography work. Just as if you were doing it in live action, you'd do the same thing.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget,
Our pact still stands.
ta-ta.
Alright, now I gotta talk to Will. Anybody else? Nobody else with exclamation point. Oh, I got an exclamation point on Will and Karlak. Okay. Talk to Will first. Because he's right. Karlak's right here. Talk to Karlak.
I'll
Talk
be
to
honest,
close.
soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Alright, then I gotta go over here and talk. Oop, turning the wrong way. Let's go talk to Will. I find it interesting that they took my
God
tent.
damn her straight back to the hells.
She did?
Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it.
Yeah.
I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
Half-truths and devil pacts, you're not worth the soil you'll stand on. The Blade of Frontiers has some explaining to do. What did you expect? She's a devil, hardly a paragon of honesty. You've been turned to a devil. An appropriate punishment, I'd say. You're lucky she didn't take your soul when she came. Hardly. Well, this one's the longest of the biggest with the biggest words.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson
That's
I'd
how
have
I
well
play
learned.
Gale. The longest
It's
sentence with the
Mizora who
biggest words,
grants
that's
me the
kind of what I
power
want to
to
say.
conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
You should get out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Must be a loop.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We've got more than that. We've got magic weapons and stuff.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
I was hoping that they would have dialogue with Tressum. Alright, he's been talked to. Do we need to talk to these two about having a devil in the camp?
The blade of frontiers in the guise of a devil. I'd remark on the irony, but I'd hate to waste the breath. Still, it took guts to defy that petty patron of his. The blade's sting is real.
Okay, we're not gonna go... Alright, let's leave. We need to go talk to Asterion and then Shadowheart, and then we can go to bed.
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
Yeah, I really don't like you. Well, that's one of the things I need to do. While I'm thinking about it. You, sir. This... I prefer to have all the keys on one keychain when I can. Oh, she can carry around some apples for a while. I don't carry around the food pack because I can't carry anything as it is. But I want to take all of this. I'm gonna snarf this from you, Asterion, in case we have to go our separate ways here. Alright. Do we have any non-magical armor I can give him? I don't think I kept any non-magical armor, did I? Alright, well, it's +1 padded, so I'm not too worried about that. But we will take the gloves of power from you. Just in case. Okay. We've talked to him, talked to Shadowheart about being a devil.
I hope Mizora flies into the blades of a windmill for what she did to Will. Though, I must admit, the new look is a little... dashing.
Oh god, she's gonna go fall for Will at being a devil. Something about them coming to catch
What
your
can
eye.
I say? They
Big
were
long sentence.
eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
I don't think so. Alright, we'll just leave for now. I don't have anything in here, right? I have two oil barrels. None of this. I need to get smoke powder barrels. Grease bottle. It's got padded armor. Okay, I could give him the power goals if I needed to. Alright. Yeah, he doesn't have dark vision yet, I don't think. Right? Did I give him dark vision? No, it's the next... I think it's the next level that he gets that. Right? Armor, light and shield, simple weapons, and martial. Not very many martials. So you can use light crossbows. You can also use short bows. Clubs, daggers, hand axes, javelins. Nothing's really good there except for the rapier. Why does he have the rapier? He's familiar with the rapier, but I don't know where it comes from. It's definitely not that. Oh, there it is. It's in the martial weapons. Okay, so he's got that. Stat line's not the greatest. We go up to 4th level. What level are we? We're 3rd levels. Okay. And a ways to go before we sleep. Alright, well, not before we sleep, but before we get to 4th level, and we've got things to do, people to go meet. Go lay down and go to sleep because I don't know what happened to Tara. I'm lazy. I don't want to cook tonight. We'll rest. Let's see what happens. Is this the night that he just sneaks off? No. So not yet. Okay, now we go back to... I am running with this mod. The reason why I'm taking it up to 6, I've got to apply it to myself. I don't have a scroll of... Do I? Doesn't look like I have a scroll of. Okay. Well, the trick here was to... where the heck are they? There they are. So he gets some trap disarm toolkit. And some thieves' tools. And then we will put these spares into the camp. So we always have 2 of each in our chest. Just to be safe. That's just to be safe, so in case we, like, lose them. Got 3 gold pieces. Probably should take those. I don't think anyone else has any gold. Shadowheart has 307. I'm going to be picking up a couple backpacks that have like old backpack, I think it is, an apprentice backpack, or large backpack and apprentice backpack. And what I do is I put things like dyes into one of them and the other. If anybody has a mod that lets me like label these or color code them, the backpacks, I really like to know if it's out there. I haven't gone and looked, but it would really be nice if you could like put a tag on your, like you put tags on the map, put a tag on your backpack, so when you hover it over it would say like scrolls or something like that. But we're gonna go sell books. We have got to grab our people. Lizzo, join me.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Yeah, I've seen what the Zathis can do. I've played this game before. Thank you to join me.
It is done.
Why would she get experience points? She was with us the whole time. That's weird.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
I'm gonna just have him join me.
That's the spirit.
I'm gonna have another session where I do a lot of talking. We've already spent half an hour doing all this, so get everybody back in the band. You,
I'd
my
love to,
love,
thanks.
have to cast your speak with animals so you can say.
Look where
He's around here somewhere, isn't he? Oh no, we have to go get him. I think we have to go get him. Right? All right. And then I need. I don't have a scroll of it. I do not have a scroll of it on anybody, do I? All right. She's got the Sword of Justice. She's got the Flaming Sword. If we give this to Karlak. 6 to 16, 5 to 16. She gets Tears Protection. She gets... They're both +1s. 1d12 +4, 2d6 +4, so she has a bigger minimum damage. Okay. I'm going to swap that in there with her. So my ladies each have two-handed swords. He has a rapier... Get to the Zentarum, I can buy some stuff. This. He actually can use a short bow? Okay. Did I have another? I had another light crossbow, didn't I? Oh no, that's a hand crossbow. Okay, that's a hand crossbow. If I get two hand crossbows, I might give them to Astarion, because he's got the two-handed fighting thingamajiggy. And I gave her the Watcher's Guide, because she tends to miss a lot. That'll give her advantage on the second strike. She's got the Gloves of Missile Snaring. We're going to give him back the Gloves of Power. Who did I have take those? Who did I give the Gloves of Power to? Did I give that to me? Why can I not? Things are getting wonky here. I'm losing stuff in the inventory. I know it. There they are. Those back to Astarion. We have Astarion. Go ahead and equip that. Because what that does is, because I took him down, just so you guys know what I did here. I took him down the thief rather than... He's a rogue thief rather than the arcane trickster, because he gets the extra bonus action there. And that extra bonus action means he can do like a cunning dash, and then with those gauntlets on, he could leap at the end and then attack with both short swords. So it makes him kind of deadly that way. And that's why he's doing that. Okay. Oh, I need to have you waste a spell slot. I really hate to do this, but I've got to. I have no armor. Disney. That should get me up to 14. He's a 16, 15, 13. Not too bad for early on. She's up to a 16, she's a 13, and he's a 13. So I need to get her some more armor. I need to put her in, like, scale mill. I believe all my ladies have to be in scale mill. Yeah, she's got to change shirt. She should be in scale mill. She'll be up higher level. Alright, so that's what we got to do. What have I got here? I've got Rain Dancer. Okay. We've got things to do, people to go, places to meet. People to meet, places to go, I guess. Alright, well, I think we're all set. Let's leave camp. I can't remember where I was at. Don't remember where I was standing when we left. Are we in the grove? Yeah, we were in the grove. Because I'm going to sell him the books.
Need anything else?
Yeah, we're going to.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Yes, we are. Alright, let's do a barter. The gauntlet, yeah. Yeah, I've already read all these. Like I said, I'm trying to do a playthrough. I chose to do it with a monk. I'm not sure it's going to work out right. But, I'm trying to have the monk character. I'm having one character just go through and grab all the reading material. And then when I get near the end of chapter 3, I was just going to take a stop and like do, I don't know, 4 or 5 videos, however long it takes me, just to read all the material out. Just have it on YouTube someplace where we've read all the books, at least all the books that I could find. And then everybody can tell me what I missed. Oh, he's got the Speak with Dead on. What are these? Gloves of Heroism. So yeah, that's the next one he's going to use to eat. Alright, got 102 here. Does he have anything I want? Yes. I want that. For the future. I really don't, because it's a long bow. If it was a short bow, it would be nice, but it's not. We don't have really good armor here. I really should give him a backpack so I don't have to look at all this stuff all the time. But I'll do that offline. I don't think I have a shovel, don't I? Yes, I have 2 shovels. Okay, I have more than enough shovels. He doesn't have any, like, magical weapons. Armor's not that great. And chain shirt could get somebody else up a little bit. But I think I'm just going to hold off and wait till I can get really good stuff. In the future, right? Okay. Now why didn't that... Alright. So, I just really wanted that. Flaming Sphere, Feign Death, False Life, See Invisibility. Oh. Liquid Dead, Burning Hands. See Invisibility might be nice. Alright, I don't have anything else to give him, really. I don't have anything else we really need to give him. Do we need extra shovels? We probably don't need extra shovels. I can give him one of the shovels. Where's my 2 shovels? Where are my shovels? Where's my shovels? There they are. I don't need 2 of those. Oh, I don't need that plate. Got more than enough water bottles. Dum, 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 dum. Okay. Oh, and we don't need this. That's Halsin's plate. There's a better maul I can get later, so I'll give him that. 137. Still 100 gold points short. Okay, I've got her with the thing of tier. And I know there's better grade access back there later. It's only 176, so. Not doing too good here on giving him stuff. Okay, well, I run out of stuff to give him. So we're going to be about 50 short, then we're going to lose some money. But I do want to get those 2 scrolls. Alright, I'm done.
Sylvanus be with you.
Yeah. We've been to everywhere we need to be, and here we need to go out and do other things. The Twisted Tree, that's where we're headed. Return to Zevlor. Alright, we need to get out of Dodge. How do I get out of Dodge? That's how I get out of Dodge. Out we go. Alright, we're gonna head out. I was gonna try to get to the swamp and possibly take care of the goblins in the goblin village. I don't know what we've done. Okay, that's where we came from. Do I have... Yeah, so we've gotten that one. Find Maul. Didn't we find Maul? Maul, we got mad at us, didn't he? Okay, we're trying to do this. Search of Cyrus of Caravan. Oh, those are the big nasty gnolls. I don't think I'm ready for those. Did we get... We don't have any infernal iron, do we? Oh, just her trousers. Okay. So we've got things to do, places to go, people to meet. Do I want to use a strength potion on Shadowheart? I think I do. There you go, Shadowheart. You're nice and strong now. Just like the other girls.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Alright, what did we do? I can't remember what we've done. I know I spend a lot of my time just trying to get everybody together. So now I need to start wandering off.
Flowers, leaves, grass. Can't beat it.
I was raised in the city. I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass and fallen leaves.
Before I went to Avernus, I'd have agreed with you. Nothing quite like Baldur's Gate, is there?
I've already been
Nothing
in here,
in my
right?
recollection, anyway.
I think I've already been in there. Was this? I think we've already done this too, haven't we? Yeah, we've already done him. We've already done this, but I missed the mugwort. I missed the mugwort. Okay, we could go down here to the owlbear cave. But I really wanted to try and go south. How do I get there? Somewhere in here is a pupper.
Biting flies, midges. Ugh. Shouldn't nature be beautiful and serene? It looks so nice in the upper city parts.
Upper City, huh? Swish. Never spent much time there myself.
I'll happily take you if we survive this bug's banquet.
Sounds good. I've always been curious what a patriarch looks like.
What's a patriarch look like? Alright. Jeez. One of the reasons why I wanted to have them all with us is because you get to hear all their banter back and forth with everybody to everybody. Hunter's stash.
Smell that. Fresh forest air.
I smell only fear. The fear of cowards lying in wait for an ambush.
You can take a day off once in a while, Lae'zel.
I do not take days off. I'd even forego sleep if such a thing were feasible. The one
Jesus. There he is. There's Scratch. And you come up here, and then...
Something over there.
Yeah, that's a rocky crevice that none of us are getting into.
Maybe if I were a halfling.
I'll have to try this as like a halfling or a gnome just so I can crawl through those things.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look, you've got a puppy. Let's go talk to the puppy. Hey, puppy.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go.
That's an automatic. Here at his collar. Oh, she's got a +3. Shadowheart will give her a bonus. Oh, come on. Yeah, let's use up an opinion. It's getting worse. Oh, come on. Oh, I don't believe this. I want to know what it says, because I know what it says. Thank you. Use up all my
You
inspiration
see a
to get it.
name etched into the leather. Scratch.
scratch, aren't you? Come here.
You
it's
know
all
my
right.
name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
Rest? He needs a grave. I don't think he's
Of
gonna
course
wake
he
up.
will. And then we'll return home.
What happened to your
We
friend?
were
again?
attacked. Cackling, furry things on 2 legs.
Yeah, I know.
And
it
their
was.
smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
Yep. What's wrong with
No,
you?
I won't leave him.
He doesn't wake up
If it
all the
comes to
time.
that, I may. Thank you.
Best boy in the realms. Give that to Gale. Because those are things we have to deliver in Act 3. Is there water way back here? Oh. Yeah, it's a way you can jump up there. You can go up here into the goblin village. That's Zevlor. I need to be going in the other direction, don't I? Or have we done? We have not gotten to Floret yet. Okay, we don't want to go there quite yet, I don't think. Because up there is the gnolls. Can we take on the gnolls? Can we take on the gnolls? Have we done that? We haven't done that. Where are they? They're like up here. How did I get up here? Did I do it this way? I jumped in here? Oh god, I don't remember where the gnolls are. I don't remember where everything is. I do know I have to go down here to this tree to get the Kaga thing. You get experience points from there. This is the village here. And there's really big band of gnolls. Has to find the missing shipment. So it means we fought these gnolls down here. But this is a really big bad thing of gnolls. The Night Song, Halcyon, they're all over there. Save Goblin Zaza. Do I want to go goblins or do I want to just try and move my way south? I don't think I can get through the south without meeting Auntie Ethel. Right? I don't think there's a way across. Alright, let's try and go south. I need to turn myself around. Whichever way I'm facing, I don't want to go that way. I want to go back this way. Up here. Fish. No. Fishing rod. Another fish. Some buckets. But I don't think... Even if I come down here, this takes me to the cave. And I can't really get beyond that, right? Oh, can't remember my map. We're here. could get across over here and then come down this way. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit of exploring with Karlach in the lead. Not gonna go see the owlbear right now. Scrapwood shield. Belladonna. I have to have my wizard take the belladonna. Alright, where are you, Gale?
One with the weave.
Take this belladonna.
We here.
Wasn't there another one back here? Somewhere?
Yes.
I thought there was one back here. Oh, maybe not. Alright, there's no way to get across this. Yeah. We're stuck. They kind of forced me to go by Auntie Ethel, which I really don't like. But I have to go by Auntie Ethel. Gotta hydrate there real quick. Coming up on an hour and I haven't done anything really. Well, maybe we'll go try to take out the goblins because we have to go through that way anyway to get southward towards the swamp. Right. So let's go deal with the goblins in their goblin little fort here. Come on, come on. Got to go for a long walk. Oh, I don't need to go that way. Let's go this way. Go up the hill. Twisting vines. Don't like twisting vines. They get in my way. Can I jump up there? Not enough space. How about Carly? Carly can jump up there. Can't you, girl? Not enough space. I guess we're not supposed to go up there. Okay, be that way. Down here. And then around this way. Right? This is the bridge. Okay. Oh, wait, whoa. Whoa, stop. Things to pick up. Must have all the herbs to make my potions. I'm going to take over Auntie Ethel's business of potions and lotions. We've already ransacked all these guys. And now we can go here.
Moonhaven.
So this is Moonhaven. Now, if we go in here, we really need to have Karlak or Lae'zel leading, right? I suppose we could have Will lead.
Fate at the ready. I'll move ahead.
The whole village is falling to pieces. These goblins aren't exactly house-proud as occupiers go.
Wouldn't blame the gobs. Place looks like it's been abandoned a good while. But hey, maybe we can scare up a few dusty bottles of wine somewheres.
I like your way of thinking. Split any takings we find?
Sister, you've got a deal.
That's what I was saying. Is it's really cool to have all of them in here together. What's this? That's a fire wine barrel. I don't want to do that. There's a wooden crate there, but there's goblins up here somewhere, up on the roofs. If I remember right, yeah, they're right over there. Well, the question is, do I want to fight goblins? Makes your life a lot easier if you just clear them out. This is a kind of a tough fight. Well, let's see what happens.
Get over there! Surround them like!
I know you're there.
You spotted us! Good! It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked.
Curious, I had almost the exact same thought when I saw you.
That's supposed to be a threat. Got a set on you, all right? Almost makes me like you. Almost. I'm gonna enjoy pulling off your skin when we're done.
We're in combat. That's fine. I fully expected to be in combat. Alright, where am I got here? Where are you? You're way up there. Where are you? You're there. Where are you? You're up there. You are over there. And then my people come, and then you... Oh, the other boy, you're over there. So I have to get somebody up there. That's gonna be you two girls' choices. We're gonna go up to the roofs, maybe?
Time to kill.
Alright. They can't see you right now. So, if we did Cunning High.
On the hunt.
And then slide you to like here.
Moving.
Then we're going to have you do a Cunning Dash, because you get 2 bonus actions.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Can you get up this ladder and whack these guys? Whack one of these guys? As soon as you come up on the ladder, they're going to see you. Not enough movement. Dagnabbit. Not enough movement, huh? Well, come up here anyway, and then you'll use your bow. If they don't see you, you'll get a sneak shot. Right. Don't have advantage. Alright, but I do have... Oh, where's the... Can I dip? Oh, I don't have anything on me. forgot to give him back his drought poison? Alright, still can't dip because that's a bonus action. So I just want to shoot her to try and do some damage. And then I get to do a free jump. Oh, I could have done a free jump right behind her. Not enough movement. Well, you can jump right up on top of her. And switch to your weapons there, so maybe you get a reaction. You're done.
Back.
You, sir. You could Misty Step up here. Let's try this. Let's Misty Step. Like to here. I'm just going to have you try to do a blast on this one. Maybe knock him onto the ground? Did I miss? I missed. Will, you bother me.
Victory is assured.
Now you... to move in here.
Let's light them up.
Can I throw this up? Can't. Not enough movement, huh? Oh, I can get it here for 100%. Get the big one. Does some damage to her. Alright, they get to go. Takes her down. Then I get shot at. And then they go hide. Because they're goblins. Carlac, that missed. And she died. Alright, I knew that was coming. Alright, who's up now? Lizzo? Jump over this. Unfortunately, I don't think you can get up to this dude without a dash. So we're gonna have to do a dash. And you're going to go over here to go find this one.
No time to waste.
Oh, did I run through fire again? Ah. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Oh, that was dumb.
What should I do?
What should you do? I don't know. Maybe move to here. See if you can jump over the fire. I don't think you can see any of them. Right? Path is interrupted. I don't think you can see anybody up top. Uh, 45% chance to hit him. And miss, of course. Didn't really expect you to hit him. Move over here. And swap your weapons. Oh my goodness. When did she take all that damage?
Let's go.
She must have been a direct hit. Okay. I didn't realize she was down that far, otherwise I wouldn't have brought her in. Carlac. You're gonna jump here. Zel's gonna go over that side. You're gonna come over to this side. You do have an arrow. I don't think you can hit him. Path is interrupted. Why Why is the path interrupted? Should I move too close? No, there you go. 45. And miss. And swip out your weapon. Gonna take damage. Oh, there's one way over there. I forgot about him. Alright, why do I have disadvantage? Because I'm poisoned. Okay, roof's burning. Don't we have one of these? Don't we have an antidote in here somewhere? I thought I had picked up an antidote somewhere. Somebody. Maybe not. Maybe we haven't picked any up. Alright, so he's just gonna take a simple healing potion then. One of his bonus actions. He is poisoned, so he has disadvantage. So he's probably not going to hit. Yeah. So he's got to stay there.
Victor's path.
75% chance to get rid of her. Then I'm going to move right up here. And I'm going to do a flourish. He saved against the flourish. Too bad. Alright, so that's him.
Mistra Rill.
Can we get rid of this guy? I haven't gotten rid of this one. Keep shooting at the wizard. Alright. Lazel, can you get up here and end this thing? How's your jumping? Can you jump that high? You're gonna jump that high. Go over there. Go visit him. Hi, how are you? Let's do a menacing attack. Why is there no target? There we go. Ah, we'll take care of you.
Let's end this.
Alright, you gotta go up here to deal with this goblin. So you're gonna jump up here. You're gonna move in here. And you're going to actually get taken down. Action-wise, you can't get to him. Why is it? She's gonna cast a mirror image on herself. I forgot that she had to heal herself. Keep forgetting that she's down on hit.
I've got it.
Alright, you can't really do anything but try and shoot him. Not a very good chance. Oh, you actually hit him. Alright, get out your sword. Alright. We have a problem. Astarion, you're in the wrong freaking place. Are there more of them out here that are going to trigger? I can't remember if there's more of them that trigger. I think there are. This was a guard that was over here. No, the rest of the ogres, right? Alright, can you get down the ladder? Get out of Asterian's way. Oh, we'll have Astarian do the looting. I guess I have to have you dash.
Finding my way.
Fire is everywhere.
There's blood in the air.
Right. Yes, there's blood in the air, but you're going to go loot.
I'll be right back.
Because they have flaming arrow. And you're going to run over here. I have you checking out things from above. Gotta be something this heap. Yeah, there's bad guys over there.
What fools these mortals be.
I gotta get another pack. Oh, I can turn that off because that's not useful anymore. We're gonna do a short rest afterwards. So I need to head this way.
Step by step.
We're gonna dash up here.
Swift and lethal.
Okay, let's loot this guy. Whoa. And you gotta go upstairs to loot. How do I get up there? Oh, I have to go over here by a ladder. Alright, you're gonna go over here by a ladder. Alright, jump. Here. Dash.
Time to strike.
Get over here as far as you can. She's gonna go up and loot up there.
Talk to me.
No. First you're gonna drink a potion so you have a few hit points. Then you're gonna swing on him. Still has 2 left.
Now this is my happy place.
Okay. Where is this guy? He's out there. Alright. So we need to go out to take care of him. Karlach? You're gonna come out on the porch. Over this way. I'd go loot this. Got a key. Do a cunning dash, which should take me like over to here. Can I not see him? Can I shoot him from above? I can't. So I should be able to do this because I have advantage on him, right? I have advantage. I'm above him. Why do I not have advantage? High ground, I guess, is not advantage. Okay, shoot him. And miss. Shame on you, boy.
No holding back.
Alright, you're gonna come up here. You've got almost all your hit points. Where is this? Where is he? He's way over there. Well, I can't get him if he's way over there. I can't hit him if he's way over there, right? Not enough movement to line him up, huh? Well, that's rude. I can't shoot him either, right? Path interrupted. No, I have a 55. Why is that okay, but then this is not? $60 feet. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm allowed to shoot him with an arrow, so I'll take a pot shot. Got him for 3. Now he gets to do something. Gonna dash around here. Alright, I think we'll just try a firebolt and save my spell slot. 4.
Time to strike.
You're just gonna keep on your
My path
trip
be
upstairs. Grab this stuff. Oh God! Yeah.
Need to act fast.
Isn't there one out here somewhere?
On my way.
I thought there were some goblins out here. I could be wrong. Alright, I'm gonna use another healing potion.
Garbage.
It's gotta be out here someplace. There he is.
Gods, it's hot in here. Boom!
Actually, I should have given it to Carly. We need to go get this guy.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Come on down here.
La.
We gotta go get this one.
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend? Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
Nah.
Authority.
Hydrate a bit. What? The guard let me pass. Barbarian intimidation. You keep on dying. Happy to help. Persuasion. I bypassed your guards. If I meant you harm, I could have just killed you all. Wisdom. Well, we don't get to do this very often because I don't have her doing. That's automatic. Is he gonna just run? Oh, just attack him. He's an idiot. Who's that? It's that one up there. Alright, so Larian. Who's this one? He's right there. Tracker, he's like a rogue. So you move with a cunning dash. How far can you get?
I've missed this.
I missed on the extra attack. He's still alive. He's not dead yet. Not dead yet. He's gonna hit Astarion. And he disengaged. So he shoot. Critical hit. He's going up the ladder, so I have to go chase him. Alright, Will. You're not gonna have a very good shot.
Waste.
Ogres. I don't really want to fight the ogres. So he's got 3 left.
Let me recite their demise.
Can I end this by going here? We're gonna throw up a magic missile. I always love this when this happens, because I can get a magic missile on that one. He only has like 1 hit point left, right? I think. And then I hit this one with 2. Oh, I missed. I didn't. Oh, I didn't get the guy. I got something else. Okay.
My faith will protect me.
No, it won't. Because we can't get to him. Alright, you gotta dash back. You and Lizelle have to go that way, just in case.
On the move.
I'm heating up.
Alright. I don't know if you can reach him or not. Oh, that's okay. Take care of it. Oh. No.
Hey, good looking.
I really do need to take a short rest here pretty soon. Alright, let's go get that guy. Okay, I don't think I'm ready to take on no ogres. This guy was over here. Okay, I got a bunch of stuff. Bits and bobs to sell to, what's his name? If I remember right, there's...
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend? Might have to take that nose.
Again?
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Alright, we're gonna do the barbarian thing. He's gonna pass that. Let's see what happens.
All you best take is this warning, yeah? Step lightly around here. You're outnumbered.
No, I'm not. Where did she run into this guy? Where did she run into this guy? Who is this guy? This dude?
Go on. More of us inside.
What happens if I have somebody else talk to him?
Eager for battle.
I'm trying to see if you're eager for battle.
I will be heard.
Will you give me the whole dialogue?
Go on. More of us inside.
No, you won't, huh? Well, I'm just gonna be rude.
You picked a fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
I will ascend.
On it.
No. Don't want you picking up stuff.
Speak.
Didn't want to do that either. Leave. I just wanted to pick Lae'zel.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Just picking up the bits and bobs. We have to go talk to the ogres, I guess. Oh, but we need short rest. Alright.
Proceeding.
There's stuff in here. I know there's stuff in here. Because there's that. Rotten food. Still haven't found a mod that makes rotten food, like, useful for something. Maybe I'll make one.
Found and taken.
10 pieces of rotten food will make... Oh, no! I didn't want to do that. I have to have, It said open. Where is it? There it is. Okay, close this. Lae'zel, where are you? You don't need to be carrying this around. Mugwort goes over here. Round flask, that should go here. I don't know why that's in your pouch. Alright.
Lovely day, this.
There's herbs here. Antidote. Dagger root. Dagger root. Dagger root. Mugwort. Potion of healing. Antidote. Potion of sleep. Mugwort. Mugwort. Books. Books. All empty. Oh, more books down here. No books. There's an empty potion bottle. Not a bottle. Not a large bottle. And an empty potion bottle. Wine rack? Nope, just bottles. There, I was hoping we'd find some wine for the girls. Oh, that's a cauldron. That's going downstairs, which is something we should do. What do we got over here?
Interesting.
Stuff to buy. Stuff to grab. Range of plants, 1 or 2 underlined. Delivery special requested plants to the cellar. Keep away from frying eyes. Okay.
It says there's a cellar here somewhere.
Duh.
I don't see one.
guys must be blind. Covered. Alright, well, how can you not see this trap door right here? It's an herb hanger.
In for a surprise?
It's empty because I've taken all the herbs already. Extracts the rule of 3, need to grab that. And you need to take the time to read it once, and then you can sell it. It explains that Haskin, as one of the notes publishes in their from work journal, helped bring alchemy to the masses. Our full history on the Dragonborn who had been descaled as a teenager and started their alchemy research and hopes of restoring the hide. Its pages turn and continues to wax poetic about how Zelfinium put aside their own research to help the comic. Here's actual research notes. I've decided I shall make my notes, both written and those still to come, available to those who wish to study. You reading this text are now probably one such person. As the potion making is, we shall first start with the most basic alchemical rule, the rule of 3. Most ingredients can be found throughout Farian. However, they need to be refined to be of any use in alchemy. Doing so is simple. Just combine 3 of the same ingredients and you will obtain an extract, which can be used to brew potions, poisons, oils, and elixirs. Remember, 3 of the same ingredients make an extract, or in my rhyme form if you like, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3, thrice the same ingredient. Forms an extract excellent. Okay. So, now we know. Rule of 3. Alright, let's go downstairs. Dum dum dum. I should do a short rest before I do anything else. I have people that have wounds on them. Okay, before we do anything else, let's do a quick short rest.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
Yes, I know. You always want to hurt someone. Who am I having?
Action, not reaction.
Oh, no.
Open up.
Yeah. Boy, this game just does not want to let me grab stuff, does it? There's an ink pot here.
This'll do.
Okay. Stack of books. Another stack of books. Nothing in them. Crate. Some clothes. Gale, sir, you need to go to this barrel because there was ingredients. There's ingredients. Everybody says they don't want the bottles, but each one of those bottles is worth a gold piece. Collect 100 of them, it's 100 gold pieces. So it's worth it to take the bottles. I don't care what anybody says. I think it's worth it to take the bottles. Oh, more ingredients. More ingredients. Good to find all the ingredients. Hey, Lizelle.
Enough waiting. I
Grab
crave
that painting.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Nothing. Potions of healing. Large bottle. Earthen bottle. Bottle. I'm already up to like 15 gold pieces just from picking up bottles here. Alright, now we've got to go in here.
Forthwith.
And then we've got the same kind of thing going on here, I think.
Color me curious.
Grab, grab. Come on, come on. Grab, grab. No! Why did I do that? I just saw a barrel, clicked on it. I know better. Let's give those to Karlach. It doesn't matter. I'm looking for ingredients. Karlach. Bottles. I don't want bottles. I'm looking for potions. But bottles are worth money. Not much, but they are worth a little bit. Oh, the incense bowls I know are worth a lot of money. Weave moss. That's what I wanted to see. Autochromeness, that's good. Herb hanger. Shouldn't have anything on it because I'm taking all the herbs before I get to the herb hangers. Okay. Base. Mugwort.
Need something?
No, you're just getting in the way. Gale in his bottles. Healer's log. Child, swallowed bow, cork, no hardness or blackened in stomach. Corks or chest not causing harm. I gave the lad a stern warning. Specksmith minor burns to face and hands. Comments another burn for Samson's eager young apprentice. The usual treatment was applied, and I urged her to slow her pace at work before she inflicts real harm on herself. Okay. And we take that so we can sell it. Because we can sell everything. Potion of healing recipe. Aha! Good, someone did that. Let's read this. Now we should know how to do that. And we take the suspicious poison and we just pick that up. What else we got? Large bottle. Elixir of poison resistance. That's always nice. Alright, there's something over here. So we gotta check the boxes. There's a lever. Kronk. Hey Zell, you're an art lover.
Nothing.
Grab the art. Wanna pull the lever? Pull the lever. Pull the lever, Kronk. There it is, the secret door. Okay. We have a secret door. I still have stuff over here I need to grab here.
I will take my pick.
Pile of books. Is there something on the desk? Quill. There's something on top of the desk. Oh, you're being annoying to me. There we go. I thought there was more there. There's a large bottle over there, so you can grab that. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. I think that's everything here. Right? Alright, now we need to have everybody apart. We have...
What's next?
God's own princess, guidance himself. And then you're gonna walk into this thing to try and get perceptions right away. Oh, this is the this is the grave thingy. Okay, let's get everybody together. And we probably should lead with somebody like Karlak or Zell. And now, if you do this right,
I applaud your taste.
Bullywug trumpet.
Good find.
That's curious.
Yeah, it is.
Consider it
Let's go
done.
dig it up. So we're gonna have to fight these silly skeletons here. There it is. Oh, come on. Why my pointer not working? It doesn't want me to have the chest. There it is. Because there's scrolls in there. Protection from energy, another dark vision. Don't speak with dead. Okay. Alright, I need to have... Lazel, where are you? Lazel, my love. You are going to open this one. We are surprised, of course. They get to do their thing. He opens that one up. Alright. Oh, let's... Okay, you're not very good at this. How about hitting this one? Did that one for 8. He's got 22. He's got 18.
Time to strike.
Alright, let's get rid of this one. I said, let's get rid of this one. Still has one left. How rude. Well, let's pummel strike him then. You missed. Lazel, shame on you. You missed.
Can't give up.
Alright, you're gonna come over here and try and finish this. There we go.
Battle of wits.
Did 5, he's got 13 left.
Oh, no word.
He's got 1 point left.
On the victor's path.
Alright. We took him out. Your bow. Get axe. Over here and
Easy
grab
enough.
this. Yeah, that's the God's book. Bullywug trumpet. There's a shovel. Alright, now if we open up new caskets, they shouldn't have anybody in them. Right? They just have stuff. There's a trick to this. The reason why you go up into this corner is if you can take both of those guys out before they can get to all these caskets, I don't think you get any more bad guys. You just get
Let's have
a little bit of
peek
loot.
inside.
See? You just get stuff. Scroll of Summon Closet. Yay! We can get Fork. Or should we call him Basket? I think we get Fork, Basket, and Shovel is what he comes out of the scroll as. Oh, and this is a bit of save scumming you have to do to get through the mirror, don't you? If I remember right.
I venture forth.
I love to collect bottles. I'm a bottle collector. I collect all the bottles. Okay. Oh, wait, there's incense down here.
This will come in handy.
See, I really wish they would let you see that stuff. There's weave moss. There's incense up here. See, they make you... They won't show you all the containers being empty and stuff. So you have to walk over here and double check. Dark Journal, I knew there was something I was missing. Can't get over there. There's nothing over there, I don't think. Okay, Dark Journal. I think that's it, right? Did I check this one? No, I didn't. Okay. Alright, we gotta go back to where we were. Up here by all my friends. Can't remember what I need on this. But I am pretty sure. Okay, so I need to be here. And we gotta have Shadowheart.
I don't know what to do.
You need to cast your guidance on
You
me.
need some support.
And Gale.
Lost in thought.
Yeah, I know, you're lost in thought. We're gonna save here. Hard save here. And talk to the ornate mirror.
Speak your name. A magic mirror. A primitive contraption, but not without its use.
Gonna hydrate here. Sniff the mirror.
The magic is old and wavering, but you recognize it. The mirror is a thinking lock, hiding some secret. The face is crafted to be pleasing, but the personality is just a reflection of the wizard that created it.
Speak your name. I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
Open her, I'll smash you to pieces. I'm an ally of your master.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
You recognize the name, of course. Anyone that knows of the Red Wizards would. Zastam is a powerful lich that rules the land of Thay. He drove many Red Wizards out of their ancestral home.
doubles as High Regent.
A poor choice. You will be purged.
Okay, so that wasn't right. But it's the wizard's choice. We'll do it again. Hopefully I make my Arcania again. Oh, come on. Shouldn't take that long to reload. Oh, it's taking too long to reload. Oh, come on. Okay, so we talk to the mirror.
Speak your name.
A magic mirror. A primitive contraption, but not without its use.
Time. Almost up on 2 hours. Do Arcania. We make that.
The magic is old and wavering, but you recognize it. The mirror is a thinking lock, hiding some secret. The face is crafted to be pleasing, but the personality is just a reflection of the wizard that created it.
Speak your name.
I'm Gale of
I do
Waterdeep.
not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally. Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass.
We know it's not the
What
wizard's
think you
choice.
of the Zolkir known as Zastan.
You recognize the name, of course. Anyone that knows of the Red Wizards would.
Okay.
Zastam is a powerful lich that rules the land of Thay. He drove many Red Wizards out of their ancestral home.
May he die 1,000 more
You
deaths.
are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment? Acceptable, finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
Netherese magic, a mithril in my own right. Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to pick here. This is different. Try
you
that.
Seek to survive. You seek power.
Okay.
Be welcome.
Okay. Larian is inspired. Did I get inspired? No?
My pleasure.
How rude.
A hidden laboratory full of abandoned experiments. Color me in my element.
Yep. This is where you're happy there, Gale. Research notes.
Most excellent.
The obvious. Oh, come on. Mugwort and a wooden chest over there. Surround flask. Empty bottle. There's a wooden chest back here.
Curiosity must be satisfied.
Ooh. Braces of defense. Bracers of defense. What have I got on? I don't got nothing on. Okay, so if I put these on, I get my armor class raised up, right? Yeah, up to a 16, which is about as good as I can get. Short of wearing armor. Alright, ink pot. Books. Desk. Ink pot. Kids. Let Papa work. Books. Can't get to them. Why not? Not letting me reach them, they're rude. Being very, very rude. So I'll take your large bottle. Skeleton. Some gold on it. Why would there be gold on a skeleton? I do not know. Basilisk oil is important. It's just the only place you can actually find it. Haven logbook, scroll of feather fall is always nice. Basilisk oil we need for Auntie Ethel's basement. Bottles. I love bottles. I take all the bottles. The bottles and the skulls. I can actually take that. Okay. I couldn't remember if I could take that one. That's the one you can't take, is the distillation set. Right? And add it to inventory. Wooden chest. I don't think I've been in here. Nope, because there's Dark Vision, Crown of Madness, Shatter, and Skull's Technology. Yes. There's many spells for me to learn. Crystal ball's worth a few bucks. According to my kid, if you turn on the lights, it's easier for you to spot stuff with perception checks. So that's why I'm turning on the lights. Is that something there? No. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Oh, there's a mugwort. Alright, I think I've cleaned this one out. There's the bear. The stuffed bear. Okay, now where was... Is this the way we came in? That's the way we came in. I don't think I checked the wooden barrels on the way in. sorts of alchemy stuff. Alchemy stuff. Yeah, all sorts of alchemy stuff here. Alright, alchemy stuff, alchemy stuff, alchemy stuff. Color me alchemy. Stuffed hyena head, turn on the lights. Some bottle rack. My obsession with bottles. I must have all the bottles. How many bottles are there in the game? Does anybody know? Anybody ever bothered to count them or look it up in the code? It'd be amusing to know how many bottles there are. You could have achievement bottle collector. You have to collect 99% of them or something. Alright, there's nothing over here. There is something here. It's just going to take me back into there, but it's always worthwhile to note it. Throw that sack. Hit rotten food. Throw that sack. It's rotten up with rags. Oh, stuff that I want. Nobody wants. To a stereo. That to a stereo. Yes, I want that. Is there bottles? Oh, there's bottles. I must take all the bottles. 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 Nothing of water. Bottles. Bottles. More bottles. I must have all the bottles. Grab the bottles, grab the bottles. A rusted key. This. Did I open that? Yeah, rotten food. Okay. And then on this side, we have this chest, I think gives us some more stuff. A bottle. Open the vase. The vase. No. Open the bottle rack. Should be a no. I do not see anything else in here. Alright, so go back out here. Now we've got to go by somewhere where there's this way. Because we should see a trap.
My. Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Okay. Now we have a girl. Cast her guidance on Astarion.
Keep your distance, darling.
Come and disarm this. Critical failure. I don't believe this. Oh, let's use up our inspiration. Ah, critical failures. Those hurt. Okay. Oh, we can't start these on fire, huh?
Traps. How considerate.
Alright, do I have the key? Okay. Now there's a trap in here. Do I still have it on? For another 4 turns. Can I see it?
Traps. How considerate.
There's a trap over there. Do I get to see this one over here? Okay, so no, I have to go. I did not see this one. Right?
I wonder.
There we go. Now I need to have her
A long way to go still.
cast guidance on herself. We have to locate the other one in order to disable it.
I must keep going. Must avoid that trap.
Let's get out of the way.
Keep a
Larian.
blade close.
Now the question is, we're going to get the Necromancy of Thay. Who do I give it to? Who do I want to give the Necromancy of Thay to? Dilemma, 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 dilemma. Welcome, welcome for those that dropped in to see the stream of Gale Goes Forth. I'm in the Blighted Village. Kind of cleared it out of the goblins. I think I'll go rescue Wolverine before the end of the session. And then decide whether we're going to deal with the ogres or if we're just going to move on to trying to get to the southern part of the swamp. We have a ways to go for getting to 4th level. I like to be 4th level when I take on the hag. But we have the Necromancy of Thay. Who do we want to have it? It says it only has 2 damage of each. We could just blow it up. Do we want to have... Okay.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Who do I want looking at the Necromancy of Thay? Oh. Well, I know Astarion has some hilarious interactions with it. Alright, I think I'm going to have her cast guidance on Astarion. I think we'll have Astarion pick it up.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
Let's see how this works.
You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You feel the darkness radiating from the book. It's delicious.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
We'll have Astarion do it. Tuck the book into your backpack. The Necromancy of Thay. Yes. Okay.
Which way to the nearest library?
Alright, was there anything else to do in here? That's getting me out of here. Oh, we're not really ready for this. We can go fight those goblins over Wolverine. Maybe? Maybe that's what we should do. Alright, so we need to get out of here. We go back this way?
Well.
Oh, let's get out of turn.
What's next, I wonder? Got to press on.
Oh, I have the magic touch. The path less traveled.
How did I get in here? Where am I? Where am I? No, not that way, not that way. This way, this way. Because we want to pull the lever, Croc. Pull the lever. Oh, there's
but
bottles.
useful.
I didn't go in here. There's bottles. There's bottles. I didn't grab all the bottles. Bottle mania. Grab all the bottles. Grab the bed linen.
What
Hey,
a
Karlach.
charmer.
It's a bronze keg. Maybe it has beer in it. There's a wooden chest. Let's give these to Shahart. It's not wine, but it's something liquid. Did we miss any bottles? Did we miss bottles? Missed a bottle.
Nice.
Everybody has to have a bottle. Everybody should have a bottle. Everybody in the party gets a bottle. You get a bottle and I get a bottle. Everybody gets a bottle. Alright, I think I've gotten everything now. Alright,
Seek and you shall find me.
Did
Let's
we
take
do
a
these
gander.
barrels? I did these barrels, yes? Yes. I think I got everything. Up we go. Back into the house where I think I got everything already in the alchemist's house. There's some more goblins to fight. Ah, it's a book. It's all kinds of cheatsies. Have I read this? Yes, we've read that. We'll sell it. We'll sell everything. It's a cauldron. Well, cauldrons are too heavy to carry around right now. Okay, we did... Did we go in here?
With haste.
I don't remember us going in here. There's a dead goblin there. Oh, there's something over here. Something over here. Wonders of Felon.
My.
It's another book. Something in the vase. Close. It's a rotting basket. Probably has rotting food in it. Yes, I was correct. But there's a wooden barrel back here. Which has nothing in it. There's a mirror. It's a window. Doorway out. Oh, there's a cupboard over here. There's nothing in it. There's a wooden desk inside that we must go look at. Because there's a bottle. Oh, let's have the bottle first. Always with the bottles. Always with the bottles. Huh. Oh, bottle. I'm missing the bottles. I'm missing the bottles. No, no, I can't miss the bottles. Where are all the bottles? Tell me the bottles here. A drinking horn. It's like a bottle, isn't it? Stuff tiny heads. Oh, wait, is that a bottle over there? No, it's coffee. More important for many people in my family. Okay. I think we've ransacked this as good as we can. Oh, no, I haven't gotten these. They're probably empty. Can't remember. Can't remember if there's anything in them. Oh, there's stuff in it.
Nothing here.
Nothing in that crate. Okay. Let's see. One of them has stuff, the other one doesn't. Right. Seems to be the way things go here. Oh, okay. That one's locked, so start it.
How delicious. With pleasure.
Here. Ooh, a helmet. A haste helmet. At the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum for 3 turns. Okay. Disarm toolkit and a grease bottle. Gains momentum for 3 turns. Put that on Lae'zel. Maybe. I think that might be a good thing to put on Lae'zel. Give that to Lae'zel. And he'll take the rest. Because why not? Got fish. Fish head.
Let's
Fish?
hope for gold.
Nope, just fish. No gold, just fish. And rotten mushrooms. And a bucket. But there's a crate up here, so maybe there's something in the crate.
All
Oh,
right.
look in the crates.
Vacant as an orc skull. Vacant as an orc skull.
Ah, booze. Send the booze back to camp. Dum 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 dum.
Step quick.
Let me work my magic.
What have I got? I've only got 1 first level spell left. Alright, let me use these up. Nope, not that. Getting ahead of myself.
Immediately.
Rescue the gnome.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly.
Oh, you are in.
This thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for ice.
Just attack him.
Whoa, quick, get him!
They actually hit me. Alright, Starian. Alright, you gotta do a cunning dash.
Shall we cut and run?
Because you have to get up to here.
With finesse.
And then main hand attack him. Oh, for the love of Mike, dude. Dude.
All right, Karlak, it's go time.
Alright, bear up. And you gotta go get one of them. Not enough movement there. So you gotta go hit this
Down
one.
the hatch.
Get one out.
The blade will not bend.
You're gonna move in front of
Coming
him.
through.
And you're going to... just agonizing blast this guy, push him away. Do a little damage, make him run a little farther. And he's gonna come up. What the hell did he throw? What the hell did he throw? What the heck did he throw? What the heck did he throw? That was a heck of a bomb, whatever that was. Smoke powder bomb. He threw a smoke powder bomb. Okay, you are going to... Oh, I should have taken a short rest, shouldn't I have? So you're going to have to jump to try and get up closer to these guys. Do menacing attack on this one.
Taste my fury.
Just can't do anything else because I didn't take a short rest like a dum-dum. Alright, I get to attack. This was probably a bad idea. Did Shadowheart go down? Oh my god, Shadowheart's down too. Oh my goodness. Starian's not doing well. Wow, this was a bad idea. I don't know how far back I have to go. This was a bad idea. I should have saved before I started this. Alright, Astarion. First I'm going to have you move to here. Then I'm going to have you throw one of these, like right here to get all of us. Didn't heal them. Bloody hell. If I take a cunning dash, get up in your guys' faces. Ah, forgot about him. And I'll take a flourish on you, I guess. And that's all I can do.
What's this?
They left? Help the girl.
This'll help.
And then help Will. And everybody, short rest. Still not really good. We're gonna have to take a long rest, you know that? We are going to have to take a long rest. So, just taking out enough of them makes them run away, huh? That's nice. Let's go. Is there anything in the crate? No. Bald sheep.
Your desire. Onward.
Okay, we need to go in here.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
The old hurt again.
We should keep moving.
No. No. What just
Nothing. The trick of the light.
You sure? It looked like magic to me.
Well, looks can be deceiving. Let's just move along. Time's a rare currency for both of us.
Sure. Bit bitchy. You're talking to a wizard. Release brake lever. Brake lever. Release brake lever. No, we want a brake lever. Yeah, we get 15 experience points for it. And then we're gonna take.
Making me sweat.
Let's maybe run up here because there's a little bit of bits and bobs up here for you to pick up. There's nothing really huge. Shift spear, goblin bow, scimitar, and I think that's it up here. Right? Okay. Come back downstairs.
Quite ready
Gale.
for you.
Group up. Out we go. Go talk to Wolvern.
Cut me loose!
Free him. Gale doesn't have a lot of sneaky stuff.
Magakamara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it.
Seem a little
You
confused.
saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
Rather know how you got caught.
My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
Far from
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
He goes away, gets some experience. Will got inspired, so I get some of my inspiration back. Okay, and then if you go over here, it's down the hatch. Go down here. This pack and stuff is down here. There's a little bit of bits and bobs down here. It's
Could be interesting.
No. Sandals. Clothes. There's a bottle rack, which is empty. There's his backpack. Heavy backpack. Alright, so we take all this. And you take the heavy backpack and you want to... Okay, I have to pick it up. And then I send this back. This is what I store, like, because it has a different name, where it says heavy backpack. I send that back to camp to store, like, dyes in, for instance. And then I'll probably... There's another one that's like the apprentice pack, and that's the one I usually, like, save, like, books and special things in and stuff like that. So that's my...
here.
Oh. Speedy light feet. The wearer dashes or takes similar actions during combat to gain 3 lightning charges. But it's medium armor, so I can't wear that with my thief. It's the rude thing. It's the thief cannot wear it. Because that would be great on Astarion. Oh, a hat. I can wear a funny hat. Is this the hat I look terrible in? Let's equip the hat. Yeah, typical terrible looking hat. But let's wear the terrible looking hat. Gale in a terrible looking hat. Choose. Okay. There is nothing else over here, I don't think. If I remember right, that's just like it. Right? There wasn't even like a spear or anything down here. There's a shovel. That's right. There's an extra shovel. There's shovels lying around all over the place. Okay. I don't remember if there's anything else. Torch. And he should have... He doesn't have a torch, does he? Yes, he does. Okay. So you could toggle the light source, and he would be the light bringer. I don't think I missed anything. So we'll toggle off the light source, and just go up the ladder. Dum 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 dum. All right, I've used up my short rests. I'm running out of spells. I don't think there's any more goblins to deal with. I forgot how tough those goblins were. Especially the one with the smoke bomb. I forgot he has the smoke bomb. Taking care of them. Freed the gnome. Is there anybody else down here I'm supposed to go get? I do not want to deal with the ogres right now. How close are we?
Robes will get dirty.
How close are we? 229. That's a bit much. Alright, did I check this? Yes, it's empty. I'll try to reach it.
Well. Empty.
It's weird that I can't reach that.
Adventure awaits.
I think there was some stuff in here.
Eager for battle. One true way.
It's a bottle! I can't reach the bottle! Oh no! It's not gonna let me have my bottle! It's not letting me have my bottle! That's very rude. I must have the bottle. I must have the bottle. Carla, can you
I could go for a good meal.
They won't let me have the bottle. Did I read this once before? Ultra to protect the borders of the great and holy nation of Eltgard. Don't be fooled by shining armor or handsome mounts. I never meant to need any Eltgard, and I never asked any melted jester to come peering over my garden fence. As you know, I'm descended direct. Strange riders in these parts of play. I'm telling these things just They call themselves Hell Riders. I call them interlopers, and they can bugger off to the hells, them and their city both. Grave concern and serious intent. Daemon Vriska, proud and free citizen of the Heartlands. Okay. Alright. Oh, pick it up. Sell it. I want the bottle! I want the bottle! You don't let me have my bottle! Put a bottle there and then don't let me grab it. Larian, you didn't let me get the bottle. I really want the bottle.
Ready and willing.
Is there something over here? Yes, there's something over here. It's next to us.
Saloonite piece. Not magical, but charming enough.
Is there something up there? I think there was something up there. Actually, I don't remember if I went through these barrels.
On it.
No, I did not. Did not go through all this stuff. Look at all these plates and knives. They're all worth a couple to 5 experience points. There we go. Lots of booze. Okay. Now I need the girls. I need the warriors to be picking up the weapons, okay? There's a dagger up there. Can you not get the dagger? And then you guys are carrying the keys. Okay. Was there more weapons here? There's a torch.
Interesting.
I always have torches. Get rid of torches. There were the gold piece beads. Carry around a few torches just in case. Okay, there's a bugbear sleeping around here that I was thinking we might be able to take care of before we leave.
Color me curious.
I think I've already done this, right? Yeah, we already got the blueprints and stuff. Okay. There's this box, which had an agate in it. And then...
Action, not reaction. One true way.
Just hit the button. That takes care of him. He's got stuff. We'll leave the eggs, but take the plate. And the cup. And...
A crate. Fascinating.
A crate. Fascinating. Okay. So I think we've gotten pretty much through the village, except for the ogres. And we don't have... We don't have enough experience points. Still 239, 209, 264, 259, 239. So we need about 270, looks like, because we're not getting inspiration for everybody. It's 214, 259, 264. Garlac's the closest to going up a level. So we need about 270, it looks like. We're the furthest behind on us. Right? That's just Shadowheart. I don't know how to get experience points. I guess we would have to go try the swamp.
Consider me intrigued.
Alright, now how do I get... Just head south?
Repositioning.
That's north. I gotta go the other way. I've gotta go the other way. Actually, we're gonna need to call this up. There's a bottle. I see 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 a bottle. My fixation with bottles.
Excellent choice.
Damn it. There's a bottle in here.
That way.
It's a bottle. Can I not get the bottle? Can I get the bottle? I can get the bottle. Ha ha ha, I got the bottle. I have very many bottles. I'm going to do a run through where I tried to get all the cauldrons too, just for kicks. Just to give me something to collect. Just grab cauldrons, send them back to camp, grab a cauldron, send it back to camp. You know, just to see. Did I look at this Western aspect? Nope. I definitely need to make a mod for rotten food. 10 pieces of rotten, like, I know alchemy's the parts of 3, but like 10 pieces of rotten food, you can brew it up into something. I think I've done all these. I did all those, right? I did do all these. Right? Yes, I did. Okay. And there's nothing. No, stop! I don't want to jump. I wanted Z. I want the other key above it. I don't think that we... If we come out this way... Who's that? Who's the yellow dot? Who's the yellow dot? Goblin warrior, where are you? He's only knocked out. I didn't kill him. Myself.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Shame on you. You did kill. You didn't kill.
Survivors.
The life you took will not go unavenged, it seems.
There's another one here somewhere? Where is he? Where are you? Right there? Okay.
Yes.
Boy, you're not hitting real good there, dude. Better with the offhand than you are with the on-hand.
Got to focus.
Hey,
Oh. Just want to have her.
soldier. Yoink.
Yoink. I do love you, Karlak.
Assume nothing.
I did take it.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
Yeah, unfortunately, we are going to have to rest because I'm running out of spells and no way to heal myself. Although Shadowheart...
Wits and blades, always sharp.
it's a second level spell. What do you have for second level spell? Huh. Could we go a little longer if I come in here Silence is the one I had. If I put that into place for now, and then get everybody.
I must keep going.
Gotta get everybody up close to you. Oh, that's not close enough.
Action, not reaction.
Don't be shy. Honk honk.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
I think that makes everybody be close enough.
My faith protects me.
Gave everybody a bunch of hit points back. She doesn't have any second level spells, but in her backpack, what was the thing she picked up? Was that first level? That's an additional level 1 spell slot, which she doesn't need right now. She's got her first level spells, which is, you know, cause and cure wounds, so that'll be good.
Yeah, it was
We can
ripe
go a little
with
bit
magic.
longer. I wanted to go. South and west, so I need to go this way?
On my way.
I think you're forced to go by her. But you can't get out of it. There's no other way. You have to go by Auntie Ethel. So they kind of force this part of the story on you.
She went to see you. We know she did.
You know absolutely nothing, you Aegis.
Time to waste.
Drop the act.
At the ready. Let's explore.
Hey! Something.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this. We won't ask again.
Why don't you just offer
Careful! Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
What did you do to their sister?
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready.
Nah.
Bye-bye now.
I'll have a
Bloody
see
hell.
invisibility.
She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena.
Oh, please tell me what's going on.
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast!
Well, don't get to say wizard things. I know I've tried this, and it doesn't work. I'm going to try the wizard thing.
You saying we should leave Rena to that monster? Is that it?
Hold on, Joel. Let him talk. What would you suggest?
Trust a more experienced soul, I'll find your sister.
Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
Doesn't work either. Gee, Christmas. Oh, I guess you can't save them. They're just dumb. They're just not bright people.
Transforming into a mind flayer might have its perks. At least then I could float over this muck.
Not one for roughing it, I see.
Wallowing in filth is for pigs and children, my dear.
Pigs?
Did I get it? Come on.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
What's this plus? Plus 5, 6. Ugh. I need a high die roll. Didn't make it. Boys, I can't make die rolls today. I'm going to use up an inspiration. There we go. I want to see it, because I like seeing it transfer. Zoom, it's not what you think it is. It is a
You
swamp.
blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious,
God, we're at
assaults
3
your
hours.
senses.
All right, we're going to have to stop here right at the edge of the swamp. Okay. So we're going to put ourselves all together. Got one inspiration from Gale, I think. Let's check in the journal. Destroy the ancient tome, unlock the ancient tome, search the cellar, save Marina, not gonna happen. Save the refugees, probably not gonna happen. I just wanted to go investigate the Kaga. You know, Wizard of Waterdeep. Okay. And okay, well, not good. What's my inspiration look like? I'm up to 2, I think. 2 from Gale. 2 for Lizelle. 2 for her. 1 for her. 1 for him. And 1 for him. So I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 9. And I've got 2 left. So I've used 7 of them. So I've had to use some for rerolls. I've not been shy about that. If I have more than 2, it's not even a thought. And if I have 2, it depends on the die roll. Like in this one, I'm pretty sure I would get it back because of Gale's thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put a save in here. We're going to try to run through the bog to get to the willow thing and try and take that out. We should have all of our... We have like 1 halfway decent battle left in us, and then we're done. And we have to go back to camp. And I don't think I want to fight the red caps. I think I want to try to go get the note about Kaga. So that's what I'm going to try to do. We'll see if that works next time. But I'm at 3 hours, so I need to like really wrap this up. If you like what you're seeing, please hit the like button and leave me comments on the playthrough. This is a sort of replacement stream for our multiplayer stream that we do normally on Fridays. But when scheduling problems come up, which they've come up a lot lately, I've been using this one to fill the space so that we at least have a stream of Baldur's Gate 3 going on the channel all the time, one way or another. This was decided by my partner for the multiplayer. When I was saying to do a single player stream, they wanted me to do an origin character, and their first origin character they wanted to see me play was Gale. And it's been very interesting so far. There are some certain camp scenes I'm going to be interested to see how they play out. It's one of the reasons why when I get to camp, I take everything away from Astarion, because I don't know what's going to happen when he tries to do what he has to do, and I say no. He may just run away, and if he does, then we'll go try and get an alternative to him, but we'll have to wait and see how that works out. Okay? If you would, please subscribe. Trying to get to 500 people before the end of the summer. Subscribe, you hit the notify bell, you'll be notified when I'm scheduling these streams. You'll get posts, you'll be able to be notified when I'm putting up like poll posts that lets you know that I'm taking a vote on what to do next, that kind of stuff. And yeah, it just in general, it would helps keep me motivated to keep going. Thank you so much for the 300 people that have already subscribed. I think I'm up to almost 300. I think I'm around 330 now. So I'm slowly but surely creeping for there. I figure if I give myself 3 months or so, maybe we might actually make 500. Just seemed like a good number. I'm trying to think of something to do for the 300 that have already subscribed, and I'd like to think of something to do for the 500 if I ever get there. So I am working on trying to do something and probably be some kind of a live stream, maybe with my sons playing something like Heroes of Might and Magic, so you can watch them beat me to death or something like that in a game on computer. But we'll work that out when I get closer to it. If you have any suggestions, you can leave those in the comments as well. We do a couple of other streams. We're streaming on Saturdays. We stream Pathfinder Kingmaker. This was a fanfic from about a year ago for me to play female monk, Romance Tristan, who's a main men PC. I did that. We finished the game, technically. Quote. We finished it once. I did the sort of shorter ending to it, just so I could see all the end slides for everybody, and the romance worked. That's why I know it worked. And then I went back, I fought the battle again, and I picked the other option that you can pick that takes you into what they call the epilogue, and it's another quest called the Cursed King Queen. And I've got sort of the first part of that done. I got my the curse kind of lifted from me, so I'm at my full level power. And now I have to do like 3 or 4 more things before I can get everything. I have to get one of the NPCs to put together an artifact. I have to find the 3 parts of it and stuff like that. And then once I get that done, then I get to fight the big baddie, who's like a 30th level Fey-type creature that has 5 different iterations, only one of which is just like talking. The other 4 are all fights. And you don't get any rests in between. So I have to find I have to spend the time to run around as much of it as I can to fight things, to loot, to get consumables, potions, and then enough gold to buy all the consumable scrolls, buff scrolls that'll heal you right away, like mass heal. I need to have a couple of those, so those will be done right at the beginning of the next battle so that everybody gets up to their hit points and can survive long enough, and just have somebody sitting in the back pumping out those kinds of heals and stuff to try and keep us on our feet to fight. I don't know if I can do it. I remember trying it once a long, long time ago, and I couldn't do it then, and I had a pretty good build, I thought. So we'll see if the monk is a little better at pulling this off or not. Or maybe I just didn't know what I was doing back then, and now I do. We'll find out. Wednesdays we do another stream. This one was fan-picked recently. When it came time to set up the stream, it was 100% for me to play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So that's what I'm doing, and I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm stumbling through. I did read the manual, so I at least know some of the mechanics, but I have no idea what I'm doing, picking skills, picking force powers, or doing anything like that. So I'm just kind of stumbling along and probably making a mockery of the game for those of you that actually know how to play it. We are doing some episodic content, which is, bits and pieces of a game. XCOM Enemy Within, I try to do that like mission to mission. Sometimes there's 2 missions if there was one's really quick or something, but it's like a couple of mission and some work on the base, and then on the next episode's the next thing. Also did some Heroes of Might and Magic 5. I did put up a poll. Heroes of Might and Magic 5 seems to be kind of grindy, where I can do a 45-minute video and have 10 minutes of battle, and the other 35 minutes is me just running around grabbing stuff and recruiting troops and doing that kind of stuff, and I'm not sure that that's really entertaining for, you know, YouTube videos. So I put up a poll to see if people want me to keep going. I've done the first 2 campaigns. There's 3 more to do in the game. And I'm not sure if people really want to see me go forward and do that with that whole grindy process that's involved. So we'll see what everybody says, okay? So yeah, it's important for me that you subscribe, and it might be nice if you subscribe so you can see what I'm doing. I do try to not use clickbait titles, so that if you see that I've posted up something and it says, you know, Gale goes forth, swamp, goblin, I think this one said goblin, swamp. I think that's what it said, goblins and swamp. And that's pretty much what I did. You know, I did the Blighted village for the most part, and then came down here to the swamp. Unfortunately, I just ran out of time. It took me a little bit longer to get through camp than I thought. It took me a little over half an hour to do the camp stuff the first time when I started out. So we will probably try to sneak our way to the south to get to the tree. There's a tree down here that I need to get to. I'm going to try and work my way down this way, get this, and then fight this. This battle is tough enough in and of itself. Fight that battle and then go back up to the grove. Actually, I'll probably go back to camp from there. And then we'll go back up to the grove and confront Kaga, because we should be close to 4th level. I don't know if I get 200 experience points out of that, but I know I just got 90 here, so we're getting really close. She's the one that's furthest behind. She needs 134. So we should level up on our way in there. Okay? So that's what we're going to do next time. Don't know if this one will be up next Friday, or if we'll be doing it a different day, or when the next time Gale will come up, because it will depend on if Ace is available to do the multiplayer version. They're a bard, they're a barbarian, and I'm a bard, and we're in Baldur's Gate 3. We're using the same mod to allow for 6 people, and it's been kind of a blast to just run around with all these guys and just do stuff, especially with someone else kind of like knowing where to go loot things and stuff, and you not having to remember everything. And it's just kind of like, I'll come up to a room or something and say, have you looted this room? And they'll say, yeah, and then I'll hit the alt key, and I'll say, well, you missed the old key. And they're like, what? I was like, yeah, there's a key in you forgot it. And they're like, I never knew it was there, always broke that door down or whatever. And it's like, okay, well, now we know. And they found they've shown me a few things that I didn't know was there. So they've played 3, they're in their 4th game with me, I think. I think they've played it at least half a dozen times, at least partially. And I've played it exactly once all the way through as a human ranger, because that's kind of the way I start off role-playing games, is as some sort of a ranger. I did manage to finish the game and get to the end, so now I'm gonna try to do Gale Origin, see if I can get him to the end of the game. I have another one that I've started up. I'm trying out the monk build to see how it works, and I've kind of made it sort of a submission of mine to grab all the books in that one. So I'm going to see if I can do that. That one I'm not filming right now. I'm doing that off camera. If you guys would like to see a monk build playthrough from the beginning, I can start him over and do it again, because I kind of know what I'm doing. But I don't know if that's what people want to see. If they want to see more Baldur's Gate 3 stuff, or they want to see other things. So, again, leave me comments and subscribe. And I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.